We have a very special guest today, Guitarist Mick Sweda. Welcome to the Heavy Metal Kitchen.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is very exciting. I've been talking a lot on my channel about the BulletBoys. I'll pick it up from the hair metal guru who was talking about BulletBoys were reunited now. Is that correct?
Yeah, we had some talks in December and ended up quickly playing a few gigs. And yeah, we are bringing it hopefully to pretty much everywhere in America this summer.
That's great. That's great. I'm going to start off with something I ask all my guests. There's a big Kiss audience here, so I'm going to ask, what's your favorite Kiss song?
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't really thought about that. Let me
No cheating.
go with, yeah, let me go with probably Detroit Rock City. Very
Okay.
well done.
That's a good one. I know that you started playing guitar when you were 17.
Yeah, I was a late bloomer.
Your big influence to start.
Well, I mean, it was pretty easy to learn Neil Young songs back then. We did in my first band, we did a plethora of different songs. I really loved playing Alice Cooper tunes, and we ultimately ended up getting into Ted Nugent. And it's always amazing to think back how much Ted actually influenced my playing. I think in the very beginning, he influenced me a lot more than a lot of other people.
Really? Okay. As far as you working with Carmine, with how did you hook up with him?
Well, I was ready to bail out of LA because not much of interest was happening with my musical career at that point. And I had taken a job at Tower Records, and his manager came in and asked me if I played bass, and I told him I didn't, of course, and but I guess he took note, and when they needed a guitar player for King Cobra, he remembered me and had Carmine come in, and I had a short talk with Carmine and went to an audition, and he liked my playing, and the rest is history.
Great.
Short history, but history nonetheless.
Right. And also, how did you meet Ted Templeman?
We had our tape had been shopped to Ted's sister, who was also an A&R at Warner Brothers, and she thought it would be a good project for Ted, so she gave it to him. He seemed to like it, and he actually came down to a rehearsal place we were in, and it was funny because he said, "Look, you guys just run through your set, play your songs. When I've heard enough, I'll raise my hand." And 10 or 15 songs later, he never raised his hand. And by the end of it, he said, "Hey, you guys want to make a record?"
Awesome. Now,
Yeah, it was cool.
yeah. And the second album was so different. I'd like to know why that is.
Well, it's hard to say. I think, all the touring we did and all the growing up we did uh, led to a lot of that. I mean, certainly there, people consider it darker. I'll never forget one guy who interviewed me. He was getting emotional. He was getting pretty hot actually about how different Freak Show was and how much he missed the feel of the first album, whatever that was. So I'm familiar with that. I think we wanted to evolve. I think we wanted to express the bond that we had developed over the course of the touring that we did. When you have to keep in mind, when we did the first record, we were pretty new to each other as a band. We hadn't been playing a circuit for 10 years. We hadn't been playing the Strip. We hadn't been really working out our material in public and having it gel in that way. So by the time we got off that first tour, we had evolved a lot, and we had changed a lot as a group. So that combined with some of the delays that we experienced, um, just made for a different record.
Yeah.
And it's a record that we really enjoyed. I kind of played around with my tone a bit and got a little more snarl out of my amp, and I enjoy listening to it for for various reasons like that.
Yeah, so you are a big you love that one too. I can tell.
Yeah, it was fun to make.
Yes, yes, and it was fun to listen to. Very good memories for me, and I wouldn't have thought it was the same band. I really wouldn't, aside from Mark's vocals. It's definitely chemistry with the four of you. And is that going well? Are you rehearsing now?
Yeah, absolutely. The chemistry is, we picked up right where we left off. I mean, it's the kind of thing where we don't see each other for, oh, I don't know, a decade, 5 years, 3 years, whatever it is, and we get in a room together, and it just all seems to coalesce, and we're pretty much right at square one with, the humor and the antics and the fun, and it's been really great. I love playing with these guys. I haven't really been able to feel like I can express myself in most other situations. I just feel like I own this material, and can do with it as I please, and that is very freeing.
That's great. And when you were writing with them, you're bringing ideas, Mark's bringing ideas. How does that?
Yeah, that I mean, everybody is an entity unto himself. So it's very easy for us to get in a room and find something to begin with. Sometimes it's a riff that I have, sometimes it's something Mark's got. Lonnie is a very capable writer, and certainly Jimmy has his creative arm as well. So it's it's a collective of guys that are all creatives and strong in their own ways. So
Well,
hopefully that coalesces into something even bigger.
I knew that you'd get back to. I don't know. I had some kind of feeling when I didn't listen to what you said that wasn't going to happen. I just had a feeling. It's so good. It's got to come back. So.
Well, that's kind of funny because that's exactly what Lonnie had in mind when he connected with Mark. He says, "Yeah, man, the only reason I really got back is because I knew I was going to try to get everybody on board again, and everybody's in a different place now. It's it seems like it's a lot more civil. Obviously a lot of has to be a lot of water under the bridge, but we're all in a place right now where nobody's really got the time for all, animosity or any of the stuff that has gone on before. So God willing, everything will work out very well. We're looking forward to playing, and those obviously, those shows are what we're all real excited about doing.
Good, good. Well, thank you so much for answering some questions. Oh, and last one. What's your favorite Bullet Boys song?
Oh man, that's always a tough one. I really like F sharp 9. I love playing that song. We have one that we haven't recorded yet called 220 Club. I'm looking forward to how that's going to turn out too.
Right, and I remember the hair metal guru said, "Is there something extra that you seem to be into that idea of going back to something you might have started and not finished?"
Well, I think it's a good place to start rather than have somebody, bring something in that, they've written themselves.
Mhm.
I'd love to go back and see if there's any unfinished business that we can, put a bow on. So maybe it'll go that way. Maybe it won't. It's hard to say.
Yeah, well, it's great. I'm so happy to hear this. I think you're the only band I know of besides Poison that has the four original members. That has all their original members these days.
Yeah, they're becoming further and fewer between, I think.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you and come along for the ride. It should be fun.
Great. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. Take care.
You too.
See you next time. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.